Hey guys, we wanted to shoot this quick video to let you know about some things that are happening at North Church, and we're doing it via video rather than via email because we want you to see the passion and excitement and vision that we have for this possibility. But first and foremost, before we get there, I want you to know that the elders and deacons have been praying for all of the members, the regular attenders, and those who attend North Church sporadically. We've been since the beginning, praying consistently for you. So I hope you know that community is really important for us, and we feel like the best way for us to do that in this pandemic is to pray consistently for you, and that's been being done. Community is really important for any church, but in specifics, it's really important for North Church, and that's why this pandemic has been really hard. We haven't been able to meet in person very often. There's many of you we haven't seen since March. We haven't been able to do community groups either, and so that's really hard for us to really live out the vision that God has called us to do, to live in community. And because that's so important to us, that's why we're shooting this video, to let you know what's happening, to give you a little bit of vision of what God has been up to and what he's been doing. And we want to live in community with you. We'd really love to have this conversation in person, face to face. You could ask questions face to face, but COVID is not allowing for that. So this is the next best thing for us, is to let you know what's happening here via video. Want to let you know that an email went out last week about a proposal. There's a church, Christ Community Fellowship, that meets at 121 Williams Blvd, directly across the street from McClure High School, kind of up the hill across from Florissant Road up from McClure High School. And they've approached us about doing some stuff together with them. And we've actually, 2 weeks in October, Josh and Kelly led worship, and I preached for them some gospel messages, and they were really excited, and it led us to present the proposal that the email that went out last week talked about. And the proposal is basically this. We will meet publicly. We hope to, if the proposal is affirmed, we will meet publicly as North Church in their building at 121 Williams Blvd, starting soon. I don't know what that date will be, but in the midst of that, they will remain as a legal entity, Christ Community Fellowship, and we will remain as a legal entity as North Church, and we will meet publicly in their building for a period of about 6 months until we can kind of come to the place where we get it and we understand that maybe God is doing something here. We would actually legally merge, and we're doing it that way for this single reason. We want to make sure that though their people know that we have no intention of coming in and taking over and stealing their building or stealing their bank account. We really want to honor who these people are. I've had several conversations with lots of their people about the wonderful things that God has done in their midst, and the history and the rich tradition and the stuff that's happened in their building. And God has moved and worked and healed people and saved marriages and saved souls, and all those things have happened in that building. We want to honor who these people are because they are wonderful and kind and gentle people. I can't wait for you to get to meet some of them. They're just so good and so kind, and we're really excited about this possibility because of what God has done in their building and how good and kind these people are. We want to honor who they are. So essentially it's this: we want to love and serve these people as we love and serve Jesus, and as we love and serve that community and that neighborhood. And so that's really the heart of what we feel like God is calling us to do. Love and serve these people, love and serve Jesus, and love and serve the community that this church is in. So all that to say this Sunday, November 29th at 10:40 a.m., North Church will be leading their service again. It'll be a Christmas themed service that every year after Thanksgiving we launch into our Advent series, and we'll start that there in their building. What that means is we won't meet at 10 o'clock at North County Christian School. We'll meet only once at Christ Community Fellowship Church as North Church. Josh and Kelly will lead worship, and I will preach this Christmas themed service, and we would love for you to be there. I understand that some of you are at high risk, or some of you have family members that are high risk, and some of you work in jobs that are high risk. And we understand that you just can't risk being in a public space like a church. But some of you aren't in high risk situations, and you may be able to be free to come. I would like to ask you, I don't ask you many times to do much, but I would like to ask you to consider coming this Sunday, November the 29th at 10:40, 121 Williams Blvd, and join us, because it's so important for us to live in community, have our eyes wide open to what God is doing. And I hope you'll be able to get the sense that God is here, and God is moving, and God is behind this. So Also want to let you know that the building is big enough for us to all socially distance, and everyone will be wearing a mask for the entirety of the service. So I hope that alleviates some of your fears or some of your concerns, and you will consider coming this Sunday, November 29th, 10:40 a.m. at 121 Williams Boulevard. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this, and I hope you have a great holiday. We hope to see you soon.